What's happening, family? Dr. Joe here. Hope each of you are well and blessed. Happy Sunday to everyone. Happy New Year. Happy almost Monday and all of the above. Welcome, and I'm glad each of you are here. Like I said, I hope not only you're well and blessed, but your family members, your friends, your relatives, all people that concern you, near and far. I hope you're all well and blessed. Here in the Atlanta area, it's raining, but the sun is still shining here with each of you. So welcome. Before we begin, want to welcome all of the noobs. If you are a noob, let me know. A noob is a person who has successfully come through pre-orientation. You've done everything that you need to do, and you are anxiously anticipating this process. That's not leaders. That's not folk who are coming through the journey. That's not folks who've been in before, only the noobs. Let me know who you are and where you live. Shout out your city, and I'll shout a couple of you guys out as we move forward. All right, Mo Carter is a noob. Katitas, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, is a noob. Benita, all right, is a noob. Andrea from D-Town, Detroit, in the house. All right. Keisha Williams is new. Renee Love, she's new, out of Las Vegas. Jujuana is from San Bernardino. Alicia Starks, she's new, Fayetteville, North Carolina. Shout out. Katie is new, out of Huntsville. All right. Erica from the Shy. Shout out to Chicago. Erica up there in Chicago. Kaya Baker, she's a noob from Harlem, New York City. Kendall Decatur. All right. Walter from High Point, North Carolina. Shout out to Walter. Norma from the Shy. Lynette's from the Shy. My wife's from there. All right. Tranquil Escape Day Spa. Maureen from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Dina is, all right. Anastasia's from Jacksonville. Shout out to Anastasia. All right. Catherine. All right. All right. Brian is new from Orlando. Shout out to you, Brian. Welcome, sir. Glad to have you here. Tracy, she's from the ATL. I know where that is, Tracy. Kelly's new is new. Gwen, shout out. Bertili. Javon, shout out. Tina. Arnetta out of Jacksonville. All right. All right, gang. So to all my noobs, welcome. Soon you guys will be a part of the village. You're not there yet, but soon you will be. Shout out to all my newbies. Shout out to all of my returning folk, all my leaders in the house. Shout y'all out. What's up to all my leaders? Without you guys, there's no us. All of my governors, all of my ambassadors, all of my super leaders. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to all the folks who are watching, who are coming through and going through the journey process. Let me tell you something. Today at church, I'm coming out of service. And as I'm coming out of service, I see a gentleman walk around and I recognize he and his wife, or I thought I recognized him. came up after church was over, and it was Don Hazelwood and his lovely wife, Mrs. Hazelwood. And let me tell you something, these two individuals were just where you guys were uh, 6 months ago. All right, 6 months ago. And Don is down almost 100 pounds. I mean, he's a completely different person. And he was one of our transformed members. And he's not the only one of them. I mean, they all look amazing. And I got so many people like that who fly in, and when they're in, they'll worship with us, and I'll get a chance to meet them, take pictures with them. They look like completely different people. And they were just where you guys were 6 months ago. Absolutely amazing what can be done when you have the right mindset, when you are led in the proper way, when you're in a positive environment, and when you have all of the instruments of success that you need to be successful. What people are able to do when you put them in the right environment, and when you show them how to not only do something, but how to believe in themselves, miracles happen. I see it every single session. And this session is going to be no different. So I want you guys to kind of understand you're on the precipice of something that you cannot even fathom, that you don't understand, that cannot even be put into words. But just know that if you show up on day one, all right, with the right mindset and being teachable, there's something called a teachability index. How teachable are you? See, a lot of folk are caught up on what they know, how much education they have. That's irrelevant as it relates to evolving. Doesn't matter about what you know, but what can you be taught? How teachable are you? You see what I'm saying? How submissive can you be to where you realize I don't know it all, but I'm going to do what I need to do, trust the process, see the results that are around me, and do what I need to do so I can improve upon my life. That's what you need to be asking yourself. So the results, they're going to come. All right. I've got so many stories that I could sit up here and tell you, but I won't, because if I told you, many of you wouldn't believe me. If didn't know me and I said some of the stuff that I've seen, I probably wouldn't believe me. So why say it? So instead of you believing me, just see it for yourself. How about that? You won't hear me talk about that. So shout out. Salute. Now, before we get started tonight, what I have for you, I want to take some time to give a shout out to my amazing team. I've got the most amazing team of people that work with me. Shout out to Steph, Lisa, Dee Dee. Shout out to my lovely wife, Lynette, who have been working tirelessly for you guys. You hear me? That's 4 people. It's 2,000 registrants who pre-registered. We got 500 folk coming through the journey process. We got about 150 leaders. All right. And regardless of the experience that you had yesterday in your attempt to register, in your in going through, whether you finished, whether you didn't, my team did an amazing job. Shout out to them. You guys would never know the depths that they went through to make things happen for you. So shout out to them. And I want y'all to have a spirit of gratitude to say, you know what? I'm in a process with people that I don't know. They don't know me. And nobody asked me for nothing. Nobody asked me for my insurance card. Nobody asked me for my credit card. But I am a part of something that I didn't have to pay nothing to get into but there are folk here who are all on day one bringing value to me. So I want you to understand that you all are in a good atmosphere. You're in a great place. You're in a safe place. You're in a rare place. And you're in a space whereby you're going to be welcomed. You're not going to be discriminated against or on. You will be challenged. You will be checked. You will be told about yourself. You will be corrected. You may be humbled, but it's going to be in a safe environment that has integrity, that has history, and that has become, in my opinion, an invaluable asset to our community. All right. So I just want you to know and understand that. So I want to, first of all, thank that. Lastly, and certainly not least, I want to thank God. I want to thank God. I want to thank the Most High God for this. All things come from God. All good things come from God. I don't know what you believe. I don't know what you don't believe, but I thank God. And I believe that my time here with you is the fulfillment of divine purpose. I believe that the work that I'm doing, the work that I've been doing, was set long before I was even born. When my mother and my father were together on the day or the moment that I was conceived, I believe God saw this. He saw you. He saw your shackles, your burdens, the confusing elements of your existence. He saw that. And for whatever the reason, within me, put a key that's going to help take that shackle off. Put a lever that's going to help lighten that load. Give wisdom, knowledge, desire, and a passion to bring you the answers that you need. That's how the world works. The solutions to all of our problems have been impregnated deep on the inside of the souls of all human beings. I don't tell you that to make you feel that I'm better than you, because the word of the Lord says, I have plans for you, plans to prosper you, you see. And see, we exist in certain times of life in order to address a problem that is already there. Why did Martin Luther King live when he did? Why did that particular person named Martin Luther King exist when he did and die when he did? Why did he come to fruition? Had the same spirit of Martin Luther King been in this time, it would have been a completely different outcome. So the Lord does not make mistakes. So when you look at when you were born, when you look at your age, when you look at the fact that you were adopted, that you didn't know your father, you see all of these things that society cannot give us cognitive understanding of in order to process, because you can't cognitively or logically understand spiritual manifestations. You cannot. You see. So you're here for a reason. I'm here for a reason. The purpose of life is for you to fulfill what that is. Okay. So understand that the ethos of our community, the feel of it, is different than anything that you probably experienced. It's not a program. It's not a weight loss program. It's not a church. It's not a school. It's not a fraternity, but it kind of feels like all of that, yet not. So allow your experience to define for you what this is, you see. So I thank God for this opportunity. And I look upon my time that I'm going to spend with you all as a blessing. See, that's the problem in life. There's no respect. You see, I don't know you, but having the spirit that I told you about the other day of gratitude, I'm grateful that I'm in your presence. You see, I'm grateful. Well, what do you mean you're grateful? What are you getting from me? What I'm getting for you is the opportunity to fulfill what I've been called to do, For that, I have gratitude. You understand? It's a spiritual thing, you see. So I have to engage with you with gratitude. When I'm grateful in all things that I do, I treat people with respect, you see. All of my team who don't know you worked with a spirit of gratitude. You cannot work as they worked and not have a spirit of gratitude for folk you don't even know. It does not work like that. This is the reason why the whole concept of money being exchanged for certain things becomes so corrupted, because people begin to do everything for an exchange of currency. See, the true currency is gratitude, respect, love. That's what the Bible says. And see, when we have a spiritual understanding of that, you engage with people better. So instead of me trying to engage with you to say, well, what am I going to get? It's clearly I ain't getting nothing. You know that. So what's the catch? There's no catch. Now, what am I doing? If you listen to what I'm doing, I'm challenging you spiritually. I'm setting the tone before you even get in the group. Before you even start, before day one, you don't even know what's next. Some of y'all don't even know if you registered fully. But what am I doing? I'm setting the spiritual expectations of how all of us should coexist within what we are calling our village. That's what leadership is. You see? So the NFT, because that's the new word, non-fungible token, cryptocurrency. The cryptocurrency of our village is gratitude. And it's something that you're going to have to perpetually and constantly check to be certain that within yourself, I have a spirit of gratefulness. I'm grateful that I'm here. I'm grateful that I'm learning. I'm grateful that I'm in the group and somebody else wasn't. I'm grateful that I have the group that I'm going to be in. I'm grateful for the partner that I'm given, the buddy that I'm given. I'm grateful that somebody can tell me something that's going to help me live and not die. Grateful. Gratitude. See, when there's an authentic spirit of gratitude, there is no discrimination. There's no hate. There is no jealousy. You see, how many spaces in life can you exist within as an adult and win and be successful, and people around you authentically be happy for your success? You and I both know that does not happen. This gets so bad in this time where folk are chasing attention and clout and likes and follows, that the moment somebody realizes that you winning in life, they start hating. You can't even share with folk how God has blessed you. Y'all know how it is. Sometimes when you fly or you gotta, whatever it is that you gotta dress down. I can't even pull up in my car sometimes. I got to take a Uber because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Why we got to live in an environment like that? But see, what I'm saying that to say, I know you understand what I'm saying, but that doesn't happen in this village, and you'll see it. It's one of the only places that I've ever existed where when other folks succeed, people are genuinely going to be exuberantly happy for you. I've never seen it in my life. I ain't seen it in church. I ain't seen it in school. I don't see. Lord knows you don't see it on social media. You don't even see it in your family. You'll see. You will see that our village is a place and space where folk are literally going to be happy to see you win. And it's no hate. And that's how it should be when the currency is gratitude. See? You didn't even ask for a sermon, but I'm getting you one. Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Next level, baby. All right, let me stop. Let me sit up here. Yeah, I'm getting it together. About to get lean again. Yeah, about to get lean again. Be lean in the neck. You just wait and see. Anyway, back to what I was saying. All right. So why am I here? What am I going to do? What is my objective? My objective today is to review and give you an update message for all 40-day turn-up registrants. This is going to be impactful for people who pre-registered on yesterday and went through the pre-orientation. This is going to be impactful for any leader who's a part of the process. This is going to be impactful for anyone who is on the waiting list. So I think it is important that you listen to everything that I'm saying in order that you may learn. Yesterday was an interesting day. We started off at 3 p.m. A lot of people had problems. A lot of people did not. The members of my team were watching the chat room, seeing what your issues were, and in constant communication with the host to make the changes according to what your needs were, and everything happened. Doesn't mean that it was perfect. No. Doesn't mean that you didn't have to wait. No. But I'm still proud of what happened because at the end of the day, it worked. You had to go through a couple things. Maybe some of y'all had to wait. Maybe some of y'all were delayed. Maybe you had to do this or you had to do that or you missed this. But at the end of the day, you did it. At the end of the day, you did it. Some of y'all were watching on a cell phone and you went onto a laptop and it worked. But I did say that in other videos. I'm not saying I told you so or anything like that. I'm just saying that it wasn't the end of the world. You see? We worked through things and we got y'all through it. Listen, I know we're not Apple, but you don't. A lot of y'all were, once again, engaging with us like you have paid $10,000 and we got all of this money to have all of this administrative help where folk who are all in these rooms sitting up here waiting. Listen, at the end of the day, we are improving. I've never said that I'm perfect or that our process is perfect. Are there things that we could have done better? I'm sure we are. But at the end of the day, excellence is not perfection, but it's the pursuit of it. You understand? So what my objective is as the leader is to each session get better. And that's what we did. And I thank God for that. And I'm grateful for all of my team. And I'm grateful for you who calmed yourself down, didn't freak out, and you got the job done. All right. So I want to start off with saying that. Now, the next thing that I want to go over is, Dr. Joe, I have a question. What is, like, how do I 100% know that after going through pre-orientation yesterday that I have done everything that I need to do right now? Dr. Joe, what do I need to see? What is the document? What is the receipt that I need to know right now to ensure that I'm good? And I'm about to show you that. Okay. I told y'all I got you, man. I told you I got you. All right. Bam. This is a sample of a real email. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Take this young lady's email out, okay? And her name. All right, take it out. All right, this is an actual email that came from a person's email. And I took her name out and her email address out, of course, just for privacy and for privacy issues. So it says from, that was the person's name, or that would have been your name. It says date, so you can tell when she finished everything. 4:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, January the 8th. And this was an email that she sent to Steph at Journey Life TV. This is what it said. It says from the 40-day turn up to, that's the address. Sent, she got it at 4:50 yesterday. Subject, 40-day turn up success. You see that? It says, hi, Tracy. You have completed all 3 modules and your initial form. Within 1 week upon reviewing your information, you will receive an email confirming your placement in the 40-day turn up. There's no need to contact us. We have your information and we will be in touch soon. We appreciate your patience and your desire to join us for this upcoming session. Blessings, the Journey Life team. This right here is the confirmation email. Because I know a lot of y'all are like, well, did I do it? You know what? This is it. This went out to every person who who registered, watched pre-orientation, and went through and did all of the follow-up steps. When you got this, you're good. Okay? You good. It's nothing to be worried about or to be all upset. This is it. Everything is done through triggers and technology. It's not like it's political where folks saying, well, I don't like her, I ain't sending her a success letter. It don't work like that. When you did everything that you're supposed to do, it automatically came to you. And I wanted to show you this because I know we're visual people. And we may not have we may not be Apple and Google and all that stuff, but this is why I do these update videos on our platforms, to communicate with you, to put you at ease so you can say, okay, I'm good, I'm straight. These folk got me. So you can understand we got you. Ain't nobody trying to make nothing difficult. But what you have to understand is I got a small team of people. And we're trying to mobilize a large amount of people. So we have to use technology. To all my IT people say, well, I would have done it like this. Well, we didn't do it like that. Okay? This is how we did it. This is the confirmation email. Okay? And I left it up there. You can see this little debonair man, debonair. Who is this man? Who is this? Who is this man in black? Who is it? Is it James Bond? Who is it? Is it James? Who is it? It's Dr. Joe. Y'all see what I'm saying? So you really don't need to do anything with this. You don't necessarily have to save it. But if I were you, what I would do is I would take my success letter and just file it. You feel me? That's it. That's what I would do. Now, you don't have to because we got you. Now, peep game. Pay attention to this. Cheers. I'm sorry. When it says within 1 week upon reviewing your information, you receive an email confirming your placement for the turn up. There's no need to contact us. We have your information. Just like all the update information came to this, all the other stuff that's going to come is going to come to this. The same email. It's not going to change. So you have to be kind of ready for it. Okay? So I hope that helps. That is like your way of knowing this is your DNA test. This is your DNA test. Pookie the baby is you. Y'all know when they do that, when they do them tests, and then if brother found out it's his, he'd be like, oh. Y'all gonna have to lighten up, man. Listen, y'all don't be tight on me now. Y'all know that was funny. Shoot. All right, let me stop sharing. All right, let's mosey on along. Why don't we? Why don't we? Let's keep it going. I have voices in my head. I have to keep myself together because sometimes I can get off of pudding. Sometimes, yes. You have to forgive me sometimes because I act like I don't have sense, but it's just my way of having a little fun. That's it. Back to regularly scheduled programming. What to expect this week, Dr. Joe? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Don't expect anything this week. You've done everything. You got that confirmation email. Go have a drink. Matter of fact, if you're in the Atlanta area, tell me where you're going and I'll come have a drink. I need to take my whole team out so we can have drinks because y'all almost made us lose our cotton picking mind. God, I need something. Lord, help me. Ugh. If you see Dr. Joe with a cup that is slightly leaning, do not judge me. Oh, Lord. Real talk. Y'all just let me know what speakeasy we going to. You know, y'all, who pouring for your boy? You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all had us. Oh, my God. Well, I don't see nothing. Dr. Joe, I done opened up my phone. Ain't nothing working. Oh, I got, Lord, my pressure up, Dr. Joe. I know I need to lose me some weight, Dr. Joe. I can't find nothing. That's how y'all were yesterday. Y'all were like that yesterday. Now, y'all just gonna have to get over because this is how I act sometimes. I act like I have absolutely no sense. And if you got a problem, then get to stepping. But y'all were tripping, boy. I'm telling you, me and my team, we not going to the Piccadilly with the other church usher boards. We are going to a speakeasy. And I'm getting the good stuff. The good stuff. We popping bottles. Yes, we are. The Bible says, be ye not drunk with wine. It didn't say nothing about that ace of spades. Just a joke. Just a joke. Everybody lighten up. Jeez. Anyway, so this week, expect nothing. We've done. Now, what you got to understand, the reason why you're going to expect nothing is now we need time to place those of you who fulfilled everything you need to fulfill. We got to take you. We got to analyze where you are. We have to analyze what your gender is. We have to analyze your forms. We have to look at our leaders, and we have to place you accordingly. That takes time. Okay? So from this point to when you should expect to hear from us, expect to hear from us no sooner than a week. You'll probably hear from us by the end of next week. Okay? Which is the week of the 17th. I would say by Friday of the week of the 17th will give us the opportunity to process all individuals who've done what they need to do, get you in groups, and you would have heard from us. That gives you an estimation to where y'all are not like on pins and needles, and then it's Wednesday, like, oh my God, should I have heard from something? So give us time, all right? Now, if any of that happens earlier than that, then great, all right? But for those who've done what needs to be done, you'll hear from us by that time, okay? Now, Dr. Joe, what is going to happen when my leader contacts me? Your leader has the information that you put in your form. I hope y'all weren't acting like how some of y'all ladies specifically act when you are in Publix and the 4'6" guy who's toothless is coming to talk to you and you give him the wrong number. I hope that ain't the number you used. I hope you gave us that good number on you. Uh-huh. Because that's the onlyest way that we're going to be able to reach out to you. You understand what I'm saying? So, that being said, when we take all the information, we're going to get it to our leaders in a certain way. Our leaders will be assigned anywhere from 10 to 16 people, somewhere in there. Okay? Your leader is going to call and or email you. You more than likely will get a call. You more than likely will get an email. You may get one or the other. You may get both. They will introduce themselves to you. They will let you know how thankful and grateful they are to be your leader. And they will let you know what you need to do at that moment. Now, what you have to understand, you don't know who your leader is. Your leader does not know that you are their participant, which means if a person emails you and it's an email that you don't understand or recognize, you're going to have to be on the lookout for it. Because these emails are not coming from the Journey Life team. They're coming from individuals. These are individuals who have at Yahoo email, at Gmail, at AOL, at whatever. So you may see a David 1968 at yahoo.com. So y'all are going to have to be sensitive that you may see numbers, emails from people who are not registered in your phone. You're going to have to look for that. Okay? You dig what I'm saying? See, all this stuff helps because it gives you something to look for. And you may not be thinking this. This is what we're here for. We're trying to lead you into the promised land. Believe it or not, this is the hardest part of the process, getting folk in the village. When I get y'all in the village, the results will come. Do you hear me? That's the easy part. You hear me, you gut and butts? It's going to be simple. But I got to get you in there first. Good golly, Miss Mother. I cannot abuse you publicly because I may go to jail. I'm kidding. That's a joke. No abuse here. Maybe a little bit of shaming from time to time. But when I use gut and butts, it's because we will become ex-gut and butts. So if me calling you gut and butt makes you feel bad, then I don't know what to tell you. I was a gut and butt, but I'm no longer a gut and butt. I'm the gut and butt whisperer. You understand? Jesus. Jeez Louise. Jeez. All right, what else? What to expect, nothing. Time to place you. Time to assign leaders to group. All right, what will happen? You'll contact you immediately. To all my leaders who are watching me, and we're going to talk about this. All of my leaders, the moment we give y'all these folk, I want y'all to jump on it like white on rice. I want my leaders to contact you quickly. And the beauty of this, gang, is your leader has been in your shoes. Your leader has been in your shoes. They know exactly what you feel. They know exactly where you are. That's what makes it such a great marriage. So you have such a great role model in your leader. You got somebody that's got context, perspective, experience in something that each of you desire, want, and need. So to all my leaders, the moment y'all get that, y'all remember how you felt. Jump on it. I would like to see a call and an email and a call. Hey, and and leaders, listen, you can literally reach out to all your folk in a matter. You can carve out some time in your day, leaders. And I know y'all know this, and my amazing wife, Lynette, is doing a great job with you guys. And I know we'll talk more about that, but I want to be certain that y'all contact these people quickly so they can feel appreciated, loved, and safe. You see what I'm saying? And let me tell you something to all of my soon to be folk in the village. We are not here to give you leaders to be your friends. Understand that. There may be things about your leader you don't like. There may be things about your leader that rubs you the wrong way. There may be ways that your leader has that you would do differently. But let me tell you something. I stand behind my leaders 100%. It is not your job to like them. You will respect them. Now, that does not mean that they have a one-way street to disrespect you, to talk to you any type of way, to make you feel antithetical to what you know I represent, what my team represent, and what this village represents. We're going to have ways that if you have problems, that you'll be able to address them. And if your leader is out of line, I and we will deal with them. Okay? I stand behind my leaders. And if they get out of line, we got a system that's going to address that. But it's not your job to sit up here and try to think that, oh, this person makes me feel warm and fuzzy. Get over that. We're here to work. We're here to save people's lives. The reason why they are in the capacity of leadership is, number one, they believe in the process. Number two, they got results. Number three, they believe in me. And number four, I asked them, I said, hey, who's going to stand shoulder to shoulder to me as we save and change people's lives? Dr. Joe, I'm here. That's why they're here. You dig what I'm saying? Nene asked a good question. Salute, Nene. Nene says, I don't remember if you mentioned this, but will women be led by men and vice versa? Excellent question. All of our groups are gender specific. We only put men with men. Mostly. Men are always led by men, and we try to keep the women with women. There may be instances to where we have to blend it, but 99% of the time we keep women with the women, we keep men with the men. That's how we do it. Okay. Thank you for your question, Nene. And gang, at the end of this process, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to call me, and I'm gonna answer your questions if I'm not burnt out by then. Anyway, I digress. The quicker I can get this accepted, all right. Dr. Joe, yes? I have a question. What's your question? Well, Dr. Joe, I've been listening to you, and I've heard you say that there are confirmation emails. And Dr. Joe, what if I haven't heard anything? Dr. Joe, am I pre-registered? Am I on the waiting list? What's the difference, Dr. Joe? Well, glad you asked. A lot of people think they did what they were supposed to do yesterday, but they really are on the waiting list. Once again, what is it that confirms that I'm in? That confirmation email that says you've done success. You saw it from the 40-day team. You saw that debonair man standing up there. You saw that email addressed to you. You saw you ain't got to do nothing. We'll get back to you. That is it. If you don't have that, you are not confirmed. And there are a lot of people who are actually on the waiting list. Now, how will they get on the waiting list? The waiting list is on our website, journeylife.tv. And it's folks who filled out the information there, and then they're saying, well, I didn't get anything. I didn't get anything. The I didn't get anything people are individuals who actually did pre-register, but you never confirm your email because it's somewhere in a spam folder and you just never saw it. Or B, you are on the waiting list and thinking you pre-registered. I can't sit up here and tell you which one are you, but what I can tell you is what I told you. If you got that confirmation email, you're good. Is there a specific subject line that we should look for? Says Andrea. All right, Andrea. I will bring this up and show you. This is a real email. I just took the young lady's information off. It says from the 40-day turn up, Steph@journeylife.tv. You see that? Subject, 40-day turn up success. You see that? Okay. So that's what you want to look for. All right. All right. Couple more things, gang. Almost done. Y'all doing all right? Let me know if y'all all right. If in the comment section, are you enjoying the time together? All right, Andrea, I addressed that in terms of the leader. What I said was, I don't know who your leader is. That's why I'm saying you have to be looking for them. We got 150 leaders. So I don't know what your leader's name will be. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to be looking for something. They may put something in the email. Hello, greetings. I don't know. Y'all look for it. We're going to call and email you. Okay? So y'all just going to have to look for that. Nicolette says that she appreciates breaking down everything. My pleasure. I love to break it down. Oh, yeah. Let me keep going. All right. Now, what needs to happen now, Dr. Joe? Well, I've got an update. And I want each of you to listen to me. If you got your confirmation email, I want you to listen. If you haven't gotten your confirmation email, I want you to listen. If you're on the waiting list, I want you to listen. I want everybody to listen to what I'm saying. When we opened up this registration process back in December, and all of them seats went in a day, those were 2,000 people that reserved all of the seats. So we took all of those seats and in essence, we held them for you. For those who followed yesterday's steps in order to get those seats that were reserved. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, we took the seats and put them on layaway. Y'all feel me? We put them on layaway until you paid for it. How did you pay for it? What you did yesterday, watching pre-orientation, going through all the follow-up steps to get the what? Confirmation email. Y'all follow me? So as y'all were completing all of those steps, those 2,000 reserved seats were being confirmed through your going through it. That's how we know this person's real. That's how we know this person is serious. That's how we know this person can follow instructions. That's how we know this person can problem solve. Huh? You see? See? We were vetting you to be certain you are worthy for the seat. You feel me? Okay? Now, as of today, and I want you to listen, 5:47 p.m., 13 minutes before I went live. 1,367 of those 2,000 pre-registrants did everything that you need to do to confirm those seats. That means at 5:47, 1,367 people have been sent that email. That's how we know it. Y'all hear me? So what does that tell you? Pay attention. You got 1,400 folk who've done it. That means we got about 650 seats out there that somebody has saved but has not claimed. You understand that? There's 650 folk out there who reserved a seat but hasn't confirmed it because you haven't done one or all of the steps. Okay? Now, what that means is this, or not what that means, but what are we going to do? What we're going to do is we're having this particular presentation to bring clarity, to bring explanation, to give you visual examples, to explain to you what the confirmation email, etc. After midnight, all individuals who do not claim those seats, we're going to release them and give the people on the waiting list the opportunity to take your seat. Okay? You got that? Let me know in the comment section. Forget if you agree with it. Am I crystal clear in my communicative skills at this moment? Let me know in the comment section. Okay? I'm going to say it again. We got 1,367 people who've done everything. There's 2,000 seats out there. That means it's about 650 some odd seats unspoken for. Okay? If by midnight those individuals don't complete the steps, we're gonna go in the morning after our meeting. We're gonna go to our waiting list. Right now on the waiting list, I got 727 people on the waiting list. Okay? We're gonna go to them and say, hey, 650 folk who wanted this don't want it anymore. Do y'all want it? And the reason why we're doing it is so We can ensure, and this always happens because I mean, you got people out there, and that's fine. You got some folk who look at the pre-orientation and say, well, that's not for me. That's fine. But there are a lot of people watching me. You think you've done everything, and maybe you haven't. And this is going to give you an opportunity to go back and do it. I want you to get it if you want it. But listen, after midnight, if you leaving them seats out there, I'm gonna get them filled. We got lives to save and to change. So to all the folk got the confirmation email, there's nothing you need to do. You good, you great. I've already gone over that several times. I've shown it to you several times. You good. But there's hope for those of y'all who are on the waiting list. You join the waiting list by going to journeylife.tv, and I think it's on that top page. It has a way of doing it. Tomorrow, whatever seats are open, we're going to go there and say, hey, this is your opportunity to go through. We're going to send you a link, send you through that same process. You're going to have to do everything that everybody else did. Okay? So we can get all of our seats assigned for, and then we can work on getting folks assigned. Okay? Now, lastly, what was I going to say? If you're in the in-between, like you just don't know, look for your confirmation email. When did you finish it? Check your spam. It may be hidden deep somewhere, but maybe it's a video. See, maybe you did two of the videos and not 3 of them. Check your email. All that stuff came to the same email. And what I don't want to happen is for that person that pre-registered wants a seat, and you think you did everything that you're supposed to do, and you didn't. Again, that confirmation email is what you're going to need to ensure you've done all that needs to be done. Okay? All right. All right, good, Nene. I'm glad you got the email and that you're good. Okay? All right, I'm almost done, gang. Let's talk about housekeeping, and then I'm going to let you call me. A lot of you are trying to get into former Facebook groups that are connected to the 4-day turn-up. Don't do it because they're closed. I got so many of those groups. They're closed. When your leader gets you information on how to join our online village, do not share it with anybody, but get on it quickly. Okay? Geisha Valentine has a good, I think, comment. She says, on Gmail, check your promotions file. That's spam, or others that may be spam, but promotions is good. All right, Arnetta says, I received 2 attendee numbers. I contacted support. I completed and received my success email for 1 attendee number I used. Please confirm, no confusion. Both are my name and email. If you got a confirmation email, you should be good to go, Arnetta. Although I can't tell you exactly why you got 2 attendee numbers, but if you got that success email, you're good. Okay? Thank you. All right. 2, a lot of y'all are you're hearing folk talking about detox. You don't have to order detox juice now. You don't have to order anything now. We're going to tell you everything that you're going to need when you get in the group. People hear about journey devotionals. You don't need, if you're in the 4-day turn-up, you don't need a 40-day a journal. You don't need that. So, all you got to do is get in the group, and me and my team, through my leaders, are going to provide you everything that you need. Okay? Don't fill out more. Let's see. Let me just hold on one second. Don't sign up twice. Don't do that. You don't have to do that. Don't fill out the form 2 or 3 times with 2 or 3 emails and you are the same person. You just, all you do is nothing good. I'm confused as to where to register. I already did it once last month. Where's where's the cognac? Somebody give me some cognac. I just like, okay. So yesterday was pre-orientation. Check your email. It's so much to answer that. I'll get back to that in a minute. I'm just, oh Lord, don't feel like the phone. All right. Lastly, you cannot fill out a form for someone else. See, a lot of y'all trying to fill out your big mama, Pookie and them. Well, Ray, his pressure up now. You know he need this now because I'm gonna sign him up. I'm gonna sign him up. I know I'm just gonna sign him up, and I'm signing him up, and I'm gonna put Ray Johnson because that's his last name, and I'm gonna put out now, but I'm gonna put Pookie and them email on that. So y'all messing it up. You are messing it up. Sign yourself. If there's any time for you to worry about your own behind, let it be now. Do y'all feel what I'm saying? Sign you up. All you got to worry about is you. Because y'all know how the same ones be trying to sign everybody up, don't do nothing. Ugh. Listen, y'all got to understand, I'm not politically correct. Because I ain't no politician. I don't represent any organized organization. I can say what I want. God almighty. People be tripping, when you hear crazy, oh, well, that's an interesting question. No, it's not an interesting question. What were you thinking? Some people just say stuff. It's like, where are you? Where have you been? Can I examine the brain, please? Oh my gosh. I'm trying to tell y'all, Pookie, y'all know I'm telling the truth. Now I'm Ray now. Now he needed now. Because he went, he went to the hospital the other day and his pressure was at stroke level. You do know that, don't you? Mm-hmm, sure was. Sugar high, pressure high. Ray need to lose him some weight. I told him that. He liked to eat too much. I don't know why, But I told him, I heard that this girl in the church, she went through. I saw the girl. She lost 100 pounds. Some man named Dr. Joe. She get Dr. Joe this, Dr. Joe that. That honey, listen. She came in the church the other day, and all them deacons were whistling, doing the vote. I'm trying to tell you. Somebody named Dr. Joe or Southern Johnny, the turn down or something. I think that's what it was. The turn down. That's what it was. The turn down. The turn down. It was this bald headed boy. I saw him. Because in church, I saw streaming him. I saw him. I was sitting behind him. I'm telling you, this girl was losing weight. We all thought that she was on that stuff. We thought she was on that stuff at first. You know that, because you know how when they lose weight fast like that, we thought something was wrong with it. But come to find out, she was doing it on purpose. She went down to the fellowship hall. We had fish. She didn't eat none of it. We had hush puppies and cold stuff. She didn't eat none of that. Ooh, that girl looked about 30 years. Look, I got to go through the turn up. I'm telling Ray and Pookie them, but here's my email. Here's my email. Send it to me. Mother Johnson at yahoo.com. Now, y'all know I ain't on Facebook. I'm on MySpace now. I just got my MySpace page. Oh, God, this is hilarious. Oh, my God, I'm in rare form tonight. Where's my fan? Ah. That was funny, boy. Hey, y'all know, y'all don't hate on you. Y'all know that was funny. Them deacons were whistling when that girl came down. Woo! That girl, listen, she in every ministry. She in the usher board 1 and 2. She sang in the choir. She led praise and worship. She on the praise and the mime team. I ain't seen her move like that in 30 years. That I'm trying to tell you, she went through that turn down. That turn down is the real thing. It's off the change. MySpace, what's MySpace? That's what make it funny. Y'all don't remember MySpace? That was like pre-Facebook. Oh Lord. Oh, I'm hot. Hey, Lynette. Oh, she can't hear. That the turn down. That's hilarious. I'm gonna change it. That turn down the real thing, baby. That girl lost all kind of weight. I'm trying to tell Pookie now because his pressure was up. It was that stroke like his head was hurting. That's what happened. Your head hurt. Next thing you know, you just ain't in. But I'm gonna sign him up. Let me see. I signed Ray up. I signed Louise up. I signed Benjamin and his son, him, and the pastor gonna be in it too. You think Dr. Joe put us in the same group? Because I don't want to be with Louise, because y'all know Louise talk too much. I ain't got time. I'm trying to lose me some way. That turn down. The turn down is hilarious. All right, y'all. I will let y'all call me. Ask me a question. Hold on. Everybody just chill out. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Now, y'all, if you call me, y'all don't be asking nothing crazy. Don't be calling me asking no crazy questions. Turn your TV and your phone down. Y'all know how we in the radio. Turn it down. Have a good question. Don't be asking me nothing crazy. Because if you ask me something crazy, I'm going to respond crazy. Now, here, where's the number? All right, here y'all. Dr. Joe is on the main line. Call him and tell him what you want. The line just may be busy, however. Call me. I can tell you about the turn down. The turn down, I'm live. Y'all call me. Turn down your TV. The doors of the church are now open. He who's coming by letter or Christian experience, let him come. The ushers are in the aisle. I had one missed call. All right, I'm back live now. Y'all can call me. Dr. Joe will explain that on the 40 turn up. First things first, success in 40 turn up. This would be good. I know already. Please, I'm hollering over here. Somebody gonna call now. Done sign the whole church up. That's right.
Call from Nicolette Canuck. To accept, press 1.
This is Dr. Joe. Who am I speaking with?
Dr. Joe, this is Nicolette Canuck.
Nicolette, how you doing? I see you in the chat group. You doing all right?
Yes, I am doing awesome. I thank you so much for all that you are doing, actually.
Well, thank you. And where are you calling me from? Us from?
Gwinnett, Georgia.
Gwinnett.
Yes.
Okay.
Georgia. Mm-hmm.
What is your question?
My question is, you mentioned about social media groups. When those groups are formed and it's at the end of the 40 days, are those groups going to still be activated or no?
That's an excellent question. The groups will remain activated only for people who finish.
Okay.
You got me? So if people drop out, quit, walk away, they lose connection. But we have groups, Nicolette, that have gone through this process 6, 7, 8 years ago, and they're still going.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, so at the end of the process, everything will remain intact for those who finish.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. Look forward to working with you.
All right.
All right. Dr. Joe is on the main line. Call him and tell him what you want. If the line is busy, don't text. Just keep calling. Oh, Lord. Take a couple more. I'm reading y'all. Let's see. I know I'm speaking the ones waiting the journey now. Okay. Dr. Joe, they still got Black Planet. They do Black Planet. That's true. I remember that Black Planet. That was a long time ago. I have locked the door so Lady Lynette cannot come and bother me at this moment. However, in a few minutes, I'm gonna go bother her. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to see if I did I miss any questions. All right, gang. Well, that sounds good. No need of keeping on. You know, I'm headed to the speakeasy. Lynette, go fire up the truck. We're gonna get a drink because we gotta. Y'all don't know they done ran me crazy. Now, y'all, listen, let me tell y'all something. If y'all are thinking that I'm like whatever you think I am, you may not enjoy this. You know, I don't cuss that much. Not that much. Every now and then it may slip out. I keep it clean. You know, the Lord is first. He reigns. You know what I'm saying? But from time to time, I may turn up. I may play a little trap music from time to time. Don't judge me. You may hear the sounds and it don't sound like the mime ministry is performing to it. It just may happen. But you cannot judge me. Okay? So, gang, real talk. Go help the Saints celebrate their victory over the Falcons. I don't know. Yeah. What can we say? Hope y'all enjoyed tonight. I hope these videos are uplifting and helpful. I hope that you feel better. But remember, to all of you, we got 1,367 of you. You're all good. That means there's another 600 and some odd seats out there of individuals who've reserved them, but they're still lingering. Go ahead and do what you got to do, because in the morning, we're going to take those remaining seats and offer them to you individuals who are on the waiting list. So for those of you who are watching and you're on the waiting list, you will probably hear from us very, very soon. And when we give you that information, the key to y'all is you got to get on it quickly so you can get all of the stuff done back to us and we can guarantee your seat. Okay. Love each of y'all. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing evening. Congratulations to the 1,367 of you who've completed all things. And congratulations to those of you who will do what you need to do. Me and my team look forward to working with you. This is going to be an amazing experience. Once I get you in the group, then you're going to hear more about what to do. What is it, how am I going to do this? Orientation. We got participants manuals. We got all types of training videos, all type of help in it, videos. Everything you need to be successful, we got it. You got to remember, it's January 9th. We have what's called pre-work. Pre-work is going to begin on January the 30th. I'm going to spend the entire month of February helping you get your mind right before we start on the first Monday in March and go through that 6 weeks. It's not about the diet. It's not about what am I eating. It's about this. It's about your mind. It's about your heart. It's about your soul. We're going to spend a whole month in what we call pre-work to get you ready to be successful, to get you ready to go to the next level, to get you ready to push you to moments and points within yourself that you did not even know you could do. Listen, listen. your mind is getting ready to be blown. So follow instructions, do things as precipitously as possible so you can get what needs to be done, and we can go ahead and take things to the next level. Love y'all. On the next one, I'll see you on the turn down.